Right, because it's the Peña Francia, these stalls are allowed here. Normally there's traffic coming along this street, but they've shut the street off for the vendors. Now, what we see today is elementary and high school kids. Now, before, in the early days, I used to put a lot of effort into showing you a complete picture of the Peña Francia, but I stopped doing it basically because nobody seemed interested in watching the videos, and I was spending hours and hours for, you know, 10-minute whatever video, 2 or 3 videos, and it ended up no views, nothing to show for it. Look at them, bless them. Aren't they lovely? So these are the younger ones, the elementary ones, and the high school ones will be later. They're done up with a makeup on, they're beautiful. So they're all going to the main stand where all the local dignitaries are, which will judge them, which is over here. Normally I'd have a pass, but because, let's just say, I didn't get much cooperation to make these videos from the local city hall, I got a pass, but basically it was no better than what I'm doing now. Every time I'd go other side of the rope, that I'd be getting stopped and told to get other side. I'd show them my pass and they'd say that's still no good. Yet you'll see all these Filipino photographers and whatever, you know, snapping away, and they've got the right passes to be where they are. I hope you can see in the distance the Peña Francia stand where all the dignitaries are, and you can see this is there's not many people here actually. I'm a bit surprised, it's normally packed. I mean, normally you can't get along the pavements. This is really strange. So you'll have different vendors and stuff, and first aid in here, and your obligatory mobile phone sellers, not the actual phones, the load and stuff for them. Just give you a quick look here, and there's always lots of police and usually military, but I've not seen any military yet. See, never a policeman when you want one, then a couple of hundred come at once. See, these have got guns, and the other day none of them had guns. I don't know what the difference is. I've just uploaded a video looking back when me and Mel got married. It's just a look back because not everybody looks through all the videos, and I've got lots of new subscribers. Now that video for some reason has been demonetized, so I've wasted my time uploading that one because I'm getting nothing from it. It says that there's a copyright infringement, but when I initially edited the music on, it was copyright free. It was free. But what happens is non-copyright music on your channel, and then after a time they copyright it. So then YouTube shuts your video down. So I'll just let you see all the dignitaries and what have you. This is where they get judged. just a little bit of orientation for you. Now bear in mind all these roads are closed down. So this is where they all come in from. Now if you go up this road, obviously we're in Plaza, and just up here we're about 8-10 minutes away from SM. So you could easily walk it. Us foreigners would walk it, but Filipinos jump in a trike, whatever. And all the garlands and stuff have been put up from the other day, from when I did that video that you've probably just seen. But I'm really shocked. Every year we've come here, you can't move. And this year, it's totally different. But this year not. Look at these, aren't they brilliant? So obviously these are the Girl Guides and the Cub Scouts. You see, I love this. I absolutely love every bit about it, but it's not about what I love, I guess, that I put on my site. It's about what other people want to watch. But if you're like me and you want to come to the Philippines and, you know, absorb the culture and get involved in the culture, this is it. I mean, what countries do you see this kind of thing in, you know? There's not many countries. And I'd just like to say about, you know, the free West. If you think about it, you're not as free in the West as what you are in a third world country. And I know that's going to be a bit of a controversial comment, because a lot won't agree. But I think it's the case. You've got a lot more freedoms in these countries. There's a lot less regulation here than what there is in the West. Everything's regulation. It looks like these are the high school girls, look. And they always look really pretty, really nice. See, look, aren't they pretty? They're beautiful. You're very maganda. I'm gobsmacked. It's just, normally you can't walk along these pavements. Now it's the 12th today. I think on the 14th is the military parade. Now when you see the headline of my video, don't assume it's military as in just men in uniforms and stuff. It's the older girls, majorettes and stuff in it. There's some really pretty girls in it. It's really worth watching. And you know, how they dress and what have you is brilliant. So they've reorganised it because a lot of stalls aren't where they should, or rather normally should be. It's hard to tell the years of these when they're all done up in makeup, because when I met Mel, I thought she was younger than what she is. So like I said, the 14th is the military parade, and that's the biggest day here. As you can see on my last video, none of this was up here, and I found that strange, if you remember on the video, because there's the booths, look, we showed you. I'm not going to walk right to the end, but just to show you, that's where the bridge is, the flood defences, and the San Paguita on your left. Now look at this. Although it's busy at this part, in previous years you literally can't walk along here.
Now let's welcome our next competition, entry number 4.
And don't expect many people to be courteous either, just because you're a foreigner. I don't come across it much anyway. So we'll walk round to the other side and see if we can get a bit closer. Now, as I keep saying, these vendors wouldn't be allowed to be here normally. This street is not shut off and there's lots of traffic here. If you can remember on a previous video, there was an accident right about here where a guy was knocked off his motorbike. It's not just the season, you know, when the Peña Francia is on. There's lots of stuff like this goes off all the way through the year, especially around Christmas. So there's a lot more coming up in December. Oh, here we go, look.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping